Africa is beautiful, but some of its most magical places are still hidden. Welcome to Tanzania. In the heart of southern Tanzania lies Ruaha National Park, a land shaped by time, untouched by hurry. Once a quiet hunting ground, it became protected in 1964, preserved not for spectacle, but for survival. This is Tanzania's largest national park, a place where ancient baobab trees stand like silent witnesses, and the great Ruaha River gives life to everything that moves. Here, elephants roam in numbers few places on earth can hold, and predators walk without fear of being seen. There are no crowds, no noise, no performance, only the rhythm of the wild, steady, patient, real. In Ruaha, nature does not wait for you. You learn to wait for it. And somewhere in that silence, you begin to understand. This land was never meant to be rushed. On the remote shores of Lake Tanganyika lies Mahale Mountains National Park, a place so isolated it can only be reached by boat. For centuries, these forests stood untouched, known only to local communities and the wildlife that called it home. In 1985, it was declared a national park, protecting one of the last remaining populations of wild chimpanzees. Here, mountains meet water, and the jungle breathes with a quiet intensity. Step deeper, and you begin to feel it. The sense that you are no longer just an observer. And then, you see them. Not behind glass, not from a distance, but here, in their world. In their eyes, there is no fear, only awareness, a reminder that we are not separate from nature, but part of it. In Mahale, the wild does not feel distant. It feels familiar. Off the eastern coast of Tanzania, hidden in the turquoise waters of the Indian Ocean, lies Pemba Island, a place that moves to a quieter rhythm. For centuries, Pemba was known as the Green Island, rich in fertile soil, and once one of the world's leading producers of cloves. Traders came and went, but the island kept its silence. Unlike its sister island Zanzibar, Pemba remained untouched by crowds, preserving a way of life shaped by the sea and the land. Here, the ocean does not rush, the wind does not demand. Everything slows, just enough for you to notice. The rhythm of the waves, the sway of the palms, the quiet between moments. And in that stillness, you begin to feel something rare. Not excitement, not adventure, but peace. The kind you don't chase, the kind you remember. In the far west of Tanzania lies Katavi National Park, one of Africa's last true wildernesses. Once a remote hunting ground, it was declared a national park in 1974, not to tame it, but to protect what could not be controlled. Few roads reach here, fewer people stay, and that is exactly why it remains untouched. In the dry season, the land tightens its grip, water disappears, and life gathers at what little remains. Thousands of buffalo move like a storm across the dust. Hippos fight for space in shrinking pools, and predators wait, not out of cruelty, but necessity. There is no balance here, only survival. No scripts, no second chances, just the raw, unfiltered truth of the wild. In Katavi, nature does not soften itself for you. It shows you exactly what it is. In northern Tanzania, beneath the shadow of an active volcano, lies Lake Natron, a place that feels almost unearthly. Formed by volcanic ash and minerals over thousands of years, its waters are unlike any other, alkaline still and stained in shades of red. To most life, it is inhospitable. But here, life finds a way. Each year, thousands of flamingos gather on its surface, drawn to a place few creatures can survive. It is a land of extremes, burning heat by day, silence that stretches for miles. And yet, there is beauty here. Not the kind that comforts, but the kind that challenges what you believe beauty should be. In Natron, the earth reveals a different face, one that is raw, ancient, and not meant to be understood, only witnessed. In the heart of southern Tanzania rises Udzungwa Mountains National Park, part of the ancient Eastern Arc Mountains, some of the oldest forests in Africa. Protected since 1992, this land has become a sanctuary for life found nowhere else on Earth. Here, the air feels different, heavier with moisture, richer with sound. Every step forward is earned. The climb is not easy, the path is steep, but the forest gives back, in whispers of waterfalls, in the movement of unseen life, in moments that ask you to slow down. And somewhere along the way, the journey changes. It is no longer about reaching the top, but about what you discover within yourself in Udzungwa. The mountain does not test your strength. It reveals it. On the quiet waters of Lake Victoria lies Ukerewe Island, the largest island in Africa's largest lake. For generations, life here has followed the rhythm of the water, shaped by fishing, farming, and community. No rush, no noise, just life, as it has always been. After the wild landscapes, the distant horizons, and the silence of untouched places, you arrive here, and something feels different. Not because of what you see, but because of who you meet. A smile, a shared moment, a life lived simply, but fully. And you begin to realize, the journey was never just about the places, it was about connection. In Ukerewe, you don't just observe life, you feel it, and somehow, it stays with you.
Africa is not what they show you. It's more beautiful than you can imagine. Follow this page and let's explore it together.